Now, this could get seriously hilarious. Just imagine what some of what we're getting on my Twitter account as far as this business of Valentine or the business of I Love You is all about. One of our viewers, Richard Uluwafemi, says it's very hilarious because Nigerian men lost vegetables over flowers. Vegetable soup. That's one very common delicacy for Nigerian men. So perhaps Nigerian women today, instead of buying flowers for their men, could just make a very delicious vegetable soup. That's just a bit of a recommendation. I'm not trying to get everybody's appetite up and running because folks are sending a message. Why do we have apples here? And they said, friends and folks are already asking for their own apples. Perhaps I'm causing some folks to spend some money this Val's Day. Let's check in with the FMDQ exchange place where Babajide Solanke is Babajide of FSDH Merchant Bank. Thank you very much for coming through. These are some apples to show some love to our viewers here in Nigeria and around the world. Where are we with the marketplace when it comes to the Valentine's Day? By the way, I'm going to put you on the spot. As far as the Valentine's Day is concerned, the business of I Love You.
Okay, that's fair. Thanks, Boss, for having me. The market is just opening, and the market is seeing activity during the week, and that activity has been mixed performance, and we've seen some buying and some selling in the secondary market, and there was auction of the primary market of the Nigerian Treasury bill yesterday, which was significantly oversubscribed, and we're seeing with us seeing decline in rates, in closing rates as at yesterday. About 6 basis points down from the previous auction.
Yeah, because the spot rate was also down by at least about 10 basis points across the three instruments that were offered by the central bank.
Yes, true.
Okay, so what's the outlook for today as we get close to the presidential elections? And some folks believe perhaps we should just be quiet about today's Valentine's Day because they're not too sure whether their candidate will make it through the finishing line on Saturday. Say they don't want to be happy today, they're not happy tomorrow.
Nice one, but happiness is a relative term, you know what I mean? But this Valentine will cost money as well, and people need to make money from the market so they can be able to afford the Valentine, celebration as well. But give it as it may, you've mentioned the most significant factor that continues to impact market performance right now, which is the election outlook. The election is for Saturday. There's a lot of wait and see of what the outcome will be. But I will tell you for certainty that one thing that is very positive going forward, even beyond the market, even beyond all this wait and see, is the fundamentals of the economy. The fundamentals of the Nigerian economy from the macro perspective remain very positive, at least for the short to medium term, with no fear of exchange rate stability or any implosion in terms of not being able to meet our production and consumption pattern in terms of funding them. But in terms of the election outcome, it's not particular to Nigeria. Everywhere you see election in any economy, there's always a wait and see, particularly when you have an election that's going to be fiercely contested between two parties. So for today, we expect some maturities, almost maturity of about 630 billion maturing today. We expect the central bank to continue to maintain that tight monetary policy stance, that comes with it, taking out excess from the system, particularly in terms of achieving its exchange rate stability, and that we expect to continue today. And we expect that demand we saw yesterday, particularly the primary auction for the Nigerian Treasury bills, which is the primary NTB, to continue at the auction today. And if there's any, stop in terms of people not, wanting to show that same level of demand, which is an oversubscription we saw yesterday, the central bank would always come in with a special hormone. We must not lose focus of the fact that we are enjoying that stability in exchange rate today because of the consistency in the central bank monetary policy stance.
So this is the final question for you, and that's coming from one of our tweeters when it comes to the vows today. Would you like to your wife to give you a very nice bouquet of flower, or you want a very rich vegetable soup? As the vows presentation.
A rich vegetable soup would just be superb. Maybe it should be the other way around. She gives me the very rich vegetable soup.
Temple is having a very good laugh on you.
And I give her the flower, so you know the space.
Oh, so you give flour to your wife, you get a very rich vegetable soup. And you and I know...
That's a good deal, boss, isn't it?
That rich vegetable soup is likely more expensive and flour. So you got something coming. Your wife is watching. See you soon next time. Let's have a feedback report on how it goes on Valentine's Day.